team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. They bring him down after a short gain there. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, the pass rush gets home. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game. Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Ott. The Sooners and the Crimson Tide, a rematch of a very memorable game last time. Oklahoma had a brutal year, coming off some tough losses, but they circled the wagons. They played really inspired at home, and Alabama just didn't show up, Kirk. This was a crushing loss for their playoff chances. They put 3 on the board. That's it. Yeah, just another reminder of what makes college football so unpredictable. Alabama was starting to build some momentum, looking like they would be a team that would be destined to make it into the playoff. And of all games, to show up flat just didn't look inspired against Oklahoma, who was having a down year. They caught the Sooners looking to make their season with a landmark win, and the Sooners capitalized on that and just ruined any hopes of a playoff for Alabama. To the air, it's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Big kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and medium. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Good enough for first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Caught in the backfield. It's Porton. Crosses the 35. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On first down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They're from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Mateer. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. On the run, it's Spot. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Hands it off on the counter. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's running out of time here. Breaks into open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Porton. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hot over the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? This time, a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Spot. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, Accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, they go to their blitz package there. That time the linebacker gets home.
I love the zone blitz here by this defensive coordinator because I think it created confusion and hesitation by the quarterback. The blitz is coming. A lot of times you see man coverage behind that, but instead they drop in the zone. The quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. He held on to it, and it gave the linebacker enough time to come up with a sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Gibson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect.
0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the run, it's hot. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma! So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. What the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And now the try here for the extra point. He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. The 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Sooners. A big defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Miller. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Toss it to the back, running left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Horton. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Pinson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Around the corner, it's Ott. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Pass broken up, but a flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Offense.
You've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. 2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
3rd down, they're going to try the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
The punt team making their way on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they hand it off to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turner trying to create good field position. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Mateer. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
QB decides to keep it here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Catch made on the out route. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds his man. It's Burks. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back to throw. It's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline, a solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Horton. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Running back. Pickup of 2. 3rd down coming.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Burks.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tight end makes the grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the 1st down marker.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Snags the quick throw. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
To the air, it's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
6th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
How How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Miller. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Running back the ball carrier. Gain of 1. It's 3rd down.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
On down.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. A quick juke. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Brings up second down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Gibson.
Second down coming up.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. Tackle, but first down.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
But to catch the defense with the draw. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Running out of time in the pocket. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's reeled in. It's Horton. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Trying to find some room. It's Ott. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.